Now the saying, do as I say, not as I do, comes to mind. Let's begin. Now, of course, ever the preacher Sadiq Khan is once again running his mouth off about something which, I guess he probably feels quite passionate about. Although, unfortunately, he should actually practice what he preaches, because he's been doing the exact opposite for a long time, if this story from The Sun is anything to go by. The article says that London Mayor Sadiq Khan lectured Londoners about going green whilst jetting around the circumference of the world 14 times over during his time in office. The two-faced Labour chief and his top team have racked up an absurd 361,146 air miles during his time in City Hall so far, the Sun analysis reveals. He also has travelled to Poland, San Francisco, LA, New York, Copenhagen and Rotterdam on official trips since he's been in office.
Yes, but they're government miles, they're not my miles.
Well, of course I could be wrong, but I'm guessing that Sadiq Khan might not actually like people subscribing to my YouTube channel, so in that case, click that subscribe button down there to give him the virtual middle finger. Well, this does actually tend to be the case for most politicians, doesn't it? They say one thing and then seem to do another. And of course, he's all up for the green agenda, probably as long as it doesn't cost him anything, that is. Although obviously, I could be wrong, he might enjoy paying extra, but then again, he'd probably claim it back in expenses, wouldn't he? So therefore, he wouldn't have to worry about London congestion charges or ultra low emission zones that the rest of us have to worry about. And also, thinking about it, while they're all happy to go green and things like that, what they're not actually thinking about is they probably get quite a lot of money from those ultra low emission zones and congestion charges, don't they? In which case, if everything goes green, like with electric cars who are exempt from that, then how are they going to get that extra money coming in? I guess they'll probably end up charging us another sort of tax in that case. Maybe, who knows, across the whole of the country. But if he's that concerned about offsetting carbon, then I can't understand why he just didn't do a Zoom call. Because let's face it, it would have saved him time and the government probably a lot of money for paying for his trips to all these destinations around the world. Unless, of course, there could have been an alternative move that he actually wanted to go to these places, probably for a bit of sightseeing and of course present buying while he was there, I'm guessing. And it would emit nearly 200 tonnes of carbon and would require 10,000 trees to be planted to suck it all up. The London Mayor claimed that he had to go to this week's eco conference in sunny Buenos Aires in person rather than virtually, despite it being nearly 7,000 miles away. He is attending the gathering alongside the Deputy Mayor and the Environment and Energy, Shirley Rodriguez, and another 5 members of staff. The Mayor's office said last night that the climate change conference was paying for its flights and would offset any emissions from the conference. Well, I guess that's just the way things are in most government departments or offices. They often seem to say one thing and do something completely opposite of themselves. Either that, or maybe, they might not actually be thinking straight. Just like in this video with the £14,700 problem that will be faced with EV soon. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.